I am Aliyah Quizon.
And I'm Sophia, BOYLES.
And I'm Colleen RABINA.
And we're from SL02, and today we're going to solve a word problem involving systems of nonlinear equations. Without further ado, let's get solving.
A laptop has a measure with a diagonal measure of 10 inches and a viewing area of 48 inches. Find the length and width of the screen.
Circle. Since we are dealing with the area and diagonal of a rectangle, note that the area is equated as length times width of a rectangle.
Whereas in the diagonal, notice that it forms triangle. So by putting Pythagorean theorem, the sum of the square of the legs is equal to the square of the hypotenuse.
Legs of the triangle are equated as a squared and b squared, while the c squared is the hypotenuse. So deriving it would give us a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. So that is the Pythagorean theorem.
Back to the problem, we can now solve it.
So the given are area in 48 inches squared, diagonal in 10 inches, and the first equation is length times width equals 48, and the second equation is a squared plus b squared equals 10 squared.
Since we already know the two equations, we can now start solving.
The method to use for this equation is substitution method.
This would be our first equation, and this would be our second equation. We will use the first equation and transform this into a is equal to 48 over b. This is the equation 1a. Now, we will use the 1a equation to substitute all of the a's in the second equation. So the resulting equation would be 48 over b squared plus b squared is equal to 100. Now, we can start working from here. The next step, we're going to transform 48 over b squared into 2304 over b squared plus b squared is equal to 100. We want to remove the b squared of this fraction so that it will be easier to solve. So we will multiply both sides of the equation by b squared. After multiplying the both sides of the equation by b squared, and distribute the b squared in the both sides of the equation, the result will be 2304 plus b to the fourth power is equal to 100b squared. We would equate this into 0 and put the 100b squared on the left side of the equation. We would be arranging this equation into a descending order. The results will be b to the fourth power minus 100b squared plus 2304 is equal to 0. So this is the equation. Notice that this can be formed using the perfect square binomial. Get the possible factors of 2304, and when it's used in the FOIL method, it will result to 100b squared. And this will yield to b squared minus 36 times b squared minus 64 is equal to 0. Notice that this equation is also equivalent to this equation. After that, we will be equating the ones in the parentheses into 0. So b squared is equal to 36 and b squared is equal to 64. The next is, we're going to find the square root of 36 and 64. The answer is b is equal to 6 and the other one is equal to 8. Going back to our equation, 8 times b is equal to 48. So, substituting this to our results earlier would yield to 8 times 6 is equal to 48. and that is correct. So the length and the width of the screen is 8 inches and the other 6 inches. So these are the measurements of the screen of the laptop.
And that's how you solve a word problem regarding
Systems of nonlinear equations. Goodbye!